We start tonight with a battle at the state capitol that's lasted for years. Legislation to crack down on people who purchase sex from minors is now on its way to Governor Newsom's desk. Good evening, I'm Marcella Lee.
I'm Carlo Cicchetto. Assembly Bill 379 makes it a felony in most cases to solicit sex from a 16 or 17-year-old, an act that is currently a misdemeanor in California.
CBS 8's Richard Allen is here with more on the fight to pass this legislation and why some lawmakers said they could not support the bill. Richard?
Well, that's right, and this is a long time in coming. Now, under AB 379, those found guilty of soliciting sex from a minor would not only face time behind bars, but also an additional $1,000 fine that will be deposited into a special survivor support fund to help victims of sex trafficking.
We fought tooth and nail.
San Diegan Marissa Ugarte is founder of the Bilateral Safety Corridor Coalition. She says the passage of AB 379 in the state assembly and now the state senate is a major victory for all survivors of human trafficking, especially those underage.
Today, we are protecting children. Minors cannot consent.
AB 379 will now make it a felony if an adult solicits sex from a minor who is more than 3 years older than them.
Frankly, it's an embarrassment that this isn't already the law. Right now, a grown man can walk away with an aggravated misdemeanor. That's not justice, and it sure as hell isn't enough.
State Senator Shannon Grove is one of the original authors of this bill.
You have to be 18 to be in a tanning bed. You have to be 21 to buy cigarettes. But you can be 16 and 17 and still be solicited by a grown man and it not be a felony. It was maximum 2 days in jail. That's just long enough to explain to your wife where you've been.
Before the bill passed by a 33-2 vote, Grove acknowledged how difficult this fight has been.
While I'm grateful that we're finally at this point, I have to be honest, it's deeply disappointed that it's taken this long and it's been this hard to extend critical protections to 16 and 17-year-olds being bought and sold for sex.
AB 379 also makes it a misdemeanor for someone to loiter in public when they intend to buy sex. Senator Akilah Weber of San Diego abstained from voting on this bill and voiced her concerns about that particular component.
It empowers law enforcement to act on perceived intent, which opens the door to discriminatory policing and racial profiling.
But supporters of the entire bill say it will be a game changer in the fight to protect victims of sex trafficking.
It's going to save a lot of lives, and it's going to help us put a lot of people in jail, and no buyers, no trafficking.
And Marissa Ugarte also points out that it's not only girls who are victims in sex trafficking, but boys as well. Now, AB 379 heads to the Governor Newsom's desk for his signature.
So, Richard, do we know what the governor's position on this matter is? Do we know if he'll sign it?
He's made it pretty clear that he agrees with AB 379, at least the core elements of it. Back in April, there were some Democratic Assembly members who were against the idea of making it an automatic felony for a 16 or 17-year-old. But he's made it clear that he says regardless of age, any sex predators should be charged with a felony. They did come to a compromise, though. There has to be a 3-year age difference.
And this measure has been gaining a lot of public support.
Yes.
So the idea that the governor wouldn't sign it doesn't seem really feasible at this point.
Right, and we will see, though.
Thanks,
Allen,
Richard.
Thank you.
Thanks, Richard.